Hello, internet. Welcome to my channel. My name is Kamahelo Bichadi if you are new here. And yeah, to all the old views, thank you so much for the support. Please do engage. Like, leave some comments, guys. Let's have conversations happening in the comment sections. I would love to, be responding to some comments as well. I'm going to start asking people to, like, share, and subscribe. Stop being serious. Be a serious YouTuber. But yeah, if you're vibing with what I'm doing, then please do subscribe and, like and leave a comment for me in the comment section. So yeah, let's get that going. Cool. So on to today's business. I wanted to record this for a while and I've been procrastinating. I'm the queen of procrastination. But yeah, just looking at the perfume purchases that I've made for 2026 so far. As much as I do want to grow my collection, I think I'm trying to be very careful about how I do it. I'm not a trend following person in general, but in this space I find that I'm very curious. So all these perfumes that are coming up, I want to hop onto it, but I don't have an unlimited bank account, so I need to be very careful and intentional about what I buy, when I buy, what vibe am I feeling for, and then try to think through how I'm buying my perfumes. So I have 5 perfumes that I've purchased so far, so it's not so bad. What month are we in? So I'm recording on the 1st of May. I don't know when this is going to go out, but it's not so bad. I guess one for every month, even the new month that we're starting. I'm gonna start with Maleka. So the first one I will do is Armaf Club de Nuit Maleka. So I've been wanting to get a Club de Nuit perfume for the longest of time, and this is my first purchase, so I'm so excited about her. So how I got this one is I was watching some YouTube fragrance or content creators, and someone mentioned that this is an original creation. So a lot of the Club de Nuit Amaf stuff are inspirations or replications or imitations of other perfumes, but this is one of the very few original creations, and the nose behind it, or the perfumer behind it, is Olivier Cresp. So I have another Olivier Cresp on the list, but yeah, so I decided that hey, I definitely want to get my nose on that one, and I'm so grateful for that. She is a floral fruity fragrance. I'll get into it now. Notes of lychee, bergamot, pink pepper, orris, praline, and broxin, and sandalwood. Ooh, she's fruity. Yeah, she's very juicy, still very strong, very juicy, a bit powdery from the orris. So as much as there isn't a distinct flower note that Fragrantica is listing here, but there is a bit of that iris floralness from it, as well as the powderiness. So I really like it. It's a summer fragrance for sure. I've worn it a couple of times to the office. I've worn it out and about, and it's very beautiful. Even the orris, as much as I think I have another orris fragrance that made me think that I'm not a fan of the orris note, but the way it's done here, ooh, there goes my cap. The way it's done here, it's something I can vibe with. It's so that other fragrance was too heavy on the orris, so that powdery vibe that it was giving, I was not feeling. But in here, it's just like beautifully balanced, and then with the fruitiness going on as well. I love it. It's also sweet, because I guess there's a lot of sweet notes, from the fruitiness to the pralines happening down there. I've enjoyed wearing this so far. I can't remember the dry down. I might need to have like proper review evolution videos. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm gonna do my review stuff, but that's the vibe of the perfume. It's a beautiful one. I am so glad this is my first. So I think I want to try out the other original. There could be another one, but I'm also trying to decide on what other bottles I want to get, because they are so pretty. I absolutely love the bottles. They're divine. The cap is god, but they're so divine. So I might get a bit more Club de Nuit stuff. So that's the first one. Let me just get into the next Olivia Cresp. So the next one is Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. Forgive the marks on the bottle there, but I absolutely adore this one. So this is sort of a refill or repurchase, if I can call it that. So I was trying to decide if I want to get the original or one of the flankers, but yeah, obviously here we go. I think I still want to get another one. Maybe I'll decide, but I definitely love this. This is like my bomb summer scent. The lemon in here, okay, it's a fruity floral as well, but it's more lemon fruity. Oh my gosh, the lemon in here is divine. It's divine. So notes: Sicilian lemon, apple cedar, bellflower, and then bamboo, jasmine, white rose, cedar, musk, and amber. Those are the notes. I'm telling you, it's a pity it's winter now, right? It's autumn, heading into winter. It's cold, so I can't really wear this. But I'm telling you, this is one of my easy summer grabs. Like, if I don't know what I'm doing with my life, this is it. This is one of it. It is the EDT version, but that's the one I like. I'm not sure what other types of concentrations they have. This is a smell I like, so this is what I went for. And honestly, as much as EDT is not meant to last forever and ever, I think it does a decent job. It does a decent job, so I'm comfortable with it. So, rah, that lemon. I said in a previous video, I think I'm a fan of how Olivia Crisp does lemon. So it's not sour. It's not that lemon that hits, the back of your. No, it's not that lemon. It's a beautifully blended lemon, but it's still like a little bit tarty. It's sweet, and then there's just the florals that also come in as well to balance it out. I love it. The dry down is a nice woodiness, so it's not like an overpowering type of woody. So one of my favorite summer scents that I own, D&G Light Blue. Cool. Next one. I think let me just do the next summer scent as well. Okay, we have, I did say I'm going back to the house. I did say. So, Tiziana Terenzi, Aretusa. Wee. So this was a black, oh, my goodness. I'm trying to get the notes. Oh my gosh. So a floral, watery, floral, aquatic perfume. It was a blind buy. So this was, I think, these two are the first for the year that I got on Fragrance X. So how I wanted a perfume for Christmas, but I missed Christmas, so I decided, okay, I'm gonna get something for the new year. And I wasn't sure where I'm going or what I'm getting, and then I decided, let me look at the Tiziana Terenzi stuff and see what I feel like trying out. So it was a blind buy. I have the little booklet, so I read through the stories, and because it was a bit hot beginning of the year, I mean, this was in Jan that I got this, I felt like, okay, a fresh summer scent would be ideal to start off with, something that I can use immediately. So yeah, got this one. And so my first wear, I won't lie, I was nervous. Let me just spritz it. I don't want to smell it from the bottle. Okay, let's go into the notes. It has a lot. So we have fig, we have plum, we have sage, ginger, pink, grapefruit, orange, and red sandalwood. Okay, and then we have middle note of pomegranate, heather. It's a floral type of note. Saffron, jasmine, orange blossom, and rose. And then we go into the base notes. We have salt, vetiver, sand, white Nerium oleander. I don't know what that is. It's a flower. Leather, labdanum, patchouli, broom, liquid amber. So it's a lot of notes that I have no idea how they're supposed to smell like individually. And from the base note, you would expect it to, well, the combination of base notes, you would expect it to be like heavy, smoky. I mean, you have like things like vetiver and leather, you have labdanum, plus we have a saffron in the middle note. So that would, lend one to think that, okay, I'm going to get like a very heavy type of smoky, leathery type of base note, but nothing like that. Like, okay, so let's go back to why I was nervous. The beginning of it reminds me, as much as it's so fruity, it reminds me of Calvin Klein's Euphoria's opening. So in terms of those green notes with the fruitiness. So when I started wearing that, that's what I could get a lot of, especially on my body. So it's a bit harsh on the strip. It's harsh. Like, it's very green. So the opening is very green. So the figness and I guess the ginger and the sage with the citruses are lending to a very strong green. I don't want to say tart. I can't find another word, but that's the vibe it gives in the beginning. Like, hardly can tell that there's a plum in there. Well, for me. So I was super anxious about that because that's not what I was expecting at all. But then as it develops, then the ocean starts taking over. Like, the fresh aquatic sea salty ocean breeze starts taking over. So that's what it gets into. So it's so different from kirke. Like kirke has a slight freshness in it, and the sand is like a beautiful texture. Here I don't know. Here it's just an ocean. It's just beach vibes. Like that's what I get when it starts transitioning into like the middle and the base. That's what I get most of, like the beach vibes. So where the leather is, I need to pay attention. So far I've just been wearing it to sort of like get acquainted to the scent. I haven't been paying attention to how, like, what notes exactly am I able to pick up. I haven't worn it with that intention. But yeah, I would need to like really sit and pay attention to how is the saffron translating. I'm very curious about the leather and vetiver as well, because like I said, like none of that. I'm familiar with the scent of lavender from amber oriental perfume profile point of view. In this, like, so many of these notes, guys, so many of these notes confuse me, because I'm like, there's no way I'm getting the beautiful freshness that I'm getting with those base notes. Like, I'm so confused. So but it's a beautiful transition. So from that green, and then you get into the a bit floral, and then it goes into we are at the beach, some beautiful private beach with wildflowers growing all around you. There's wind, there's ocean, there's just sand, there's sun. It's that kind of thing happening. Definitely not no perfume is a blind buy ever. But then there are perfumes that are definitely not blind buys, and this is one of them. As much as I enjoy it, and I want to enjoy it in summer as well, definitely not a blind buy. On some days, if my psychology is not right, it could be a perfume that I don't enjoy wearing because of that very strong green opening. So, but I'm proud of her. Like, I don't regret getting her. I don't regret having her in my collection. Definitely gonna wear her quite a lot. She's just not safe. She's not safe at all. So yeah, that's the second one. Arotusa. Cool. Let me jump into my fourth. If I'm counting wrong, forgive me. Number 4. I'm in love with this bottle. I am in love with this bottle. Like, she looks so fancy. So this is Collage Nafai Shock. I think from all the perfumes that I have, this has got to be my favorite smell. I'm going out after shooting this. I was gonna wear Devotion because I was feeling yummy, but I think I'm gonna wear her. Oh my god. Okay. Composure. Okay. The notes. Trying to compose myself. The notes. Top notes of gardenia, apricot, vanilla. Middle notes of pear, freesia, whitewood, and then base of bourbon, vanilla, musk, and amber. So, white florals. White floral intoxication. That's what she is. Like, I don't know the distinct smell of the individual white florals that they have mentioned. So the gardenia and freesia, I can't say that this smells like freesia, this smells like gardenia. I know it smells like flowers, it smells like white florals. White florals are sexy, guys. There's a bit of the fruitiness from the apricot, and it's also like, you know how apricot sometimes has like that bit of a soury tartness? It's there, but like just beautiful. Obviously there's like a whole lot of vanilla going on. A whole lot of vanilla. It's so gorgeous. It is so good. No man. This definitely, I'm sure there are videos on YouTube somewhere about compliment getting fragrances, and this needs to be there. Like, this needs to be there. There's no way. This needs to be there. So what I love about this is I could wear it year round. I mean, I would need to pick the event that I'm wearing it to very carefully. Like, if I'm gonna wear it to the office, then I can't do my ridiculous amounts of sprays. I have to like be very conservative about it. But I could wear it to the office, just light. I could wear it to a date. I could wear it out to the theater, but not too much as well, because I don't want to choke people out. Like, I feel like I could do this depending on how heavy-handed or light-handed I am. I could do this multiple occasions, maybe layer it with other things. But this is definitely something that you could wear like all the time, year round. I'm definitely wearing this today. I am wearing this one today. I'm wearing this one today. Oh my favorite purchase. I don't know what else I'm gonna get this year, but this is top of my list. Top of my list. So well done to Cutlash for this one. Given that I have one Cutlash fragrance that I hate and regret buying, I think this is a nice consolation for me. So well done to Cutlash for this baby. Like, you killed. You killed. The last one. Okay, so the last one is interesting. It is Fragrance World Eau de Soleil. So this is a banana fragrance, and that is the reason why I got it. So as part of, expanding my collection, and I did say one of the reasons I want to train my nose and try to, get acquainted with multiple or different kinds of notes. There's banana fragrances that are coming up onto the scene. A lot of them are gourmand. I don't like the way banana smells. I eat a lot of bananas. I don't like how banana takes over and things. Like if you put it in a smoothie, like it's just a banana smoothie all of a sudden, and I don't like the smell. So I've been very nervous about getting banana fragrances because in my head it was going to behave the way banana smells in a smoothie. It's just gonna take over and all I can smell is you, and I just hate everything else. So I watched a YouTuber once again, and they were just going on and on and on about this one. So I decided, you know what, it's somewhat affordable. I can take the risk. So I took the chance. I bought it, and I was nervous, and I got it, and I sprayed it, and mind blown. The notes. Let's go into the notes. Okay, so according to Fragrantic, it's supposed to be a fruity floral gourmand. I don't think it's not a scary gourmand. Like it's not. Ooh, okay. There's the banana. Okay. Getting ahead of myself, guys. Getting ahead. Let's take it back. So top notes of banana and pear. Middle notes of orchid and jasmine sambac. Base notes of vanilla and sandalwood. So simple, so classy, so beautiful. Like simplicity sometimes, guys. So there's a bit of freshness in this. It could just be from when I'm smelling it from the bottle. I know sometimes I get a bit of fresh peripheral types of effects when I'm smelling things from bottles. Okay, too strong. So it's definitely banana, but it's so toned down, guys. Like you wonder. I feel like if you don't see the notes, it's one of those things where you will smell it and it smells familiar. It smells like a familiar fruit, but I'm not quite too sure. Because maybe you're thinking now that banana is overwhelming, but it's there, but it's beautifully there. Like it's blended in. It's not overpowering. As much as she's the star of the show, she's not trying to act like it. She's very accommodative of all the other guys that are in the room. So yeah, it's that kind of banana, and then there's the pear as well. So they mix just so beautifully well together. So they create that fruitiness. So beautiful, so tropical, and then the flowers come in as well. It's definitely not a light fragrance, but I think the way the orchid was done does bring in a little bit of freshness. So but I don't want to say it's fresh. It's not fresh. It's not a fresh scent, but it has that bit of I'm stuck on fresh. That's what I'm stuck on. But yeah, it's such a beautiful scent. It is. I've worn it a couple of times. I enjoy it. So definitely, I think these are my top two. Like for sure, these are my top two. I love them. These are the ones that right now I'm not even thinking about repurchases. I'm not thinking about, because I'm trying to grow. If you're done, you're done. I haven't been thinking. There isn't a perfume, I think, apart from Girke, there isn't a perfume in my current collection that I think if you finish I'm gonna rebuy you, right? But these two I'm already thinking ahead. Like these two I'm getting. I would want to always have these, because even with this one, I like smelling bottles. Even with this one, I feel like I can wear it year round, and I can do multiple things with it. So depending on how I pair it and how heavy or light-handed I am, I can really do a lot of things with it. So I appreciate that about it. Yeah, I've been going on and on and on. So those are my purchases for the year so far. Obviously you're gonna get more because it doesn't end here. I'm just trying to be strategic about how I'm doing it. There's a rice perfume that I want to get, so probably might be my next purchase. I also want to get something from Niche Perfume, the South African brand. Definitely have to have a South African, at least one in my collection. There's no way as a South African I don't have South African African perfumes in my collection. That's not gonna fly. So yeah, I think those two are my, you know, on my purchase list for the year, definitely. And then we'll see, maybe I'll do another one like towards the end of the year, of, you know, like second half, see what I've purchased. And then yeah, anyway, let me know if you have any recommendations. I'm not saying I'm gonna buy them. I'm not saying that. But if there are perfumes that you know you have and you think I might like or should try out, I'm willing. I have a list. It's a very long list. It's forever growing, but I'm willing to, you know, put them on the list and, you know, try to reshuffle priorities. Let me know what you are buying, what you're feeling for, what your nose is going, which genre or, you know, fragrance family your nose is going into. Yeah, please guys, let's have that discussion in the comments. And thank you once again for watching. See you in the next video.